Welcome back. In our last video, we learned how to divide two polynomials using long division. In this video, I'm going to show you a shortcut method that you can use in certain cases. Synthetic division is a shorthand method for dividing polynomials when the divisor is a linear factor in the form x minus c. What does that mean exactly? Well, when we were using long division, we worked with divisors like 2x plus 3 and x squared minus 2. Notice that neither of these are linear factors in the form x minus c. 2x plus 3 is linear because x is raised to the first power, but it's not in x minus c form because the leading coefficient is 2. And of course, x squared minus 2 isn't linear because x is squared. So what type of divisors will work? Well, the form x minus c means we need a binomial with the leading coefficient and degree both equal to 1 and a constant. Let's get into it. Our first example says divide f of x by x plus 3 if f of x equals 5x cubed plus 33x squared plus 46x minus 24. We can use synthetic division here because x plus 3 is in the form x minus c. To set up synthetic division, we list the coefficients of the dividend. Notice I said list the coefficients. We're not including the variables. So in this case, we have 5, 33, 46, and negative 24. Next, I'll draw this little box. It's more like half a box, and this is where my divisor will go. Speaking of the divisor, we're not using x plus 3. Instead, we need to find the root or the value that makes the divisor equal to 0. To find the root, set x plus 3 equal to 0, and we get x equals negative 3. And that is the value that goes in this box. So, this is now all set up, and we're ready to start dividing. The first step in synthetic division is to bring down the first coefficient, so this 5 will come straight down. Next, we'll multiply the root by the first coefficient. So negative 3 times 5 is negative 15, which we write here in the next column above the line. Next, we add down this column. So 33 plus negative 15, that's 18, which we write under this line. And now we're ready to repeat steps 2 and 3 again, this time multiplying negative 3 times 18, which is negative 54, and we'll write that here. Now we add down, and we're left with negative 8. Repeat. Negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24. Add down, and we're left with 0. Notice there are no other terms remaining on the right. That means we're finished dividing, and it's time to write the final answer. To set up synthetic division, we separated the coefficients from their variables. So now we have to put them back together to write the answer. But how do we know which powers of x to use? Good question. Since we divided a third-degree polynomial by a first-degree polynomial, the quotient will be a second-degree polynomial. In general, when we use synthetic division, the quotient will be 1 degree less than the dividend, because we're always dividing by a linear factor. So, for this example, we'll start by making this term 5x squared. And now we just decrease each exponent by 1 until we reach 0. So this whole thing becomes 5x squared plus 18x minus 8x to the 0th power, which is just minus 8. So what's up with this 0? Well, in synthetic division, the value in the last column is the remainder, which in this case is 0. So to put all of this together, f of x divided by x plus 3 is 5x squared plus 18x minus 8. Pause the video here to complete the summary in your guided notes. Moving on to example 2, it says to divide x to the 4th minus 18 by x minus 4. Does anything jump out at you about our dividend, x to the 4th minus 18? Exactly, we're missing some powers of x, And just like with long division, that means we need to use placeholder zeros when we set up our synthetic division. The first coefficient is 1 from the x to the fourth term. Next, we'll need 3 placeholders here to represent x cubed, x squared, and x to the first. And finally, we have our constant term, negative 18. Next, we need to find the root. Since we're dividing by x minus 4, we'll set that equal to 0 and solve, which gives us x equals 4. So 4 goes in our box right here. We're all set up. If you'd like to try this on your own first, pause the video here. The first thing we'll do is bring down this 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Add down to get 4. Repeat. 4 times 4 is 16. Add down. Repeat. 4 times 16 is 64. Add down. Repeat. 4 times 64 is 256. Add down, and we're left with 238. This will become our remainder since it's in the last column of our division. Great, the division is done, so now we'll write our answer. We divided a 4th degree polynomial by a 1st degree polynomial, so our answer will be a 3rd degree polynomial. The final answer is x cubed plus 4x squared plus 16x plus 64 plus 238 over x minus 4. Notice, just like long division, we write the remainder over the divisor and add it to our quotient. I think you're ready to try this last example on your own. Pause the video and divide 3x to the 4th minus 18x cubed plus 4x minus 27 by x minus 6. Let's see how you did. First, check your setup. I started by bringing down the 3 and multiplying it by 6. That makes 18. And adding that leaves me with 0. Multiply 0 by 6, that's 0. Add down, and I still have 0. Multiply that by 6 to get another 0. Add down, and I get 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Add down, and I'm left with negative 3. Putting all our variables back in gives us our final answer of 3x cubed plus 4 minus 3 over x minus 6. Pause the video to correct any mistakes before moving on. Today, you learned how to use synthetic division, a shorthand method for dividing a polynomial by a linear factor in the form x minus c. You'll have a chance to practice this in the lesson activities and level 2 of the online practice. Good luck with that, and I'll see you soon. Hey.